Hello there, people of the internet. How is everyone doing today? I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. Originally, I was not going to upload this simply because uh, it was difficult to edit. I went on vacation, and I had a great vacation. It was a fantastic time. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that this was going to be the last time that I would ever see my uncle again. Like almost immediately after the vacation, he actually passed away because he was brought in for surgery on his shoulder. Something went wrong. I don't really know what happened, but I know that he did not make it, and it is very unfortunate, very sad. So it did take me a little while to gather up the courage to actually edit this video that I recorded back in December of 2019. But I figured that it should happen. Like, one, it was an awesome time. This was a fantastic vacation. And two, just because my uncle is gone does not mean that I should, like, dismiss this. It was a really fun time. So we didn't originally. What we did was we went to Fort Lauderdale here in Florida, and we just kind of like partied it up for my birthday. And after that, we went over to Venice, Florida, which is where my uncle lived, and we spent some time with him, and that was probably one of the greatest times of my life that I've ever had. It was fantastic. Other than the fact that he had this little bastard chihuahua that, continuously tried biting me and mauling me and whatnot. But besides that, it was a fantastic time, and I had no idea that that would be the last time that I would see my uncle. So here is the footage from that vacation. It's shot on a phone, not really the best quality, but it was phenomenal. Hello there, people of the internet. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. I'm currently on vacation. I have no idea if I'm going to put this up. In all honesty, probably not. I normally don't do vlogs very often just because people don't really want to watch them. They typically watch me blow stuff up. But I'm currently in Fort Lauderdale, and if something interesting happens, I'm going to go ahead and record it. Hopefully, my video editing software will allow me to edit the videos on these phones that I'll be using. I don't have my GoPro with me, I just have my phones. The camera quality looks pretty good, but it doesn't look it looks different whenever it's on a computer versus just my phone screen. So, I'm in Fort Lauderdale. I got coffee and tea, and I'm probably going to try both of them, and we'll see where that goes, but that'll be later, because right now I'm drinking whiskey. It's so weird. I'm like looking at my phone screen, so I'm looking off to the side on camera, but anyway, I'm planning on doing fishing, I'm planning on going adventuring. It might be fun, so I figured I'd record it and we'll see where it goes. I've got the best idea, because this refrigerator is not great. As a matter of fact, it's not working like at all right now. I guess I'm just taking this with me. This belongs to me now. Thank you, hotel. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I've got some dark honey and apple shots here. So we're gonna set those there, and I'm gonna come on over here. Nope, not over there. I'm gonna come on over here and grab this cup. We're going to open this cup up. Alright, there we go. We have an open cup now. Now we're just going to take these, set them right there. They fit well enough. Put some ice in there with them. Perfect. Oh man, this might be the greatest idea ever in the history of everything. Perfect. Now the reason I'm sticking them in this cup and not in the actual ice container there is because I'm going to take the cup, fill it with water, because it will make them cool down far quicker than they would cool down in just ice. There's a little trick for people who want to cool down their beverages really quickly without watering them down. Alright, so I just got back from basically the bar that they have here, and I got one of those burgers with the fried egg on top. but the drinks there are quite expensive. So instead of drinking there, I got these drinks here. And I'm just gonna toss this into the coffee pot here. Everyone loves hotel coffee. It's fantastic. I'm gonna close that just like that. Excellent. Turn that on. Let it sit. Now I decided to go with this this honey. Dark honey. Dare honey. No, that's okay. Dark honey. I'm gonna mix it with this Coca-Cola, and that'll be that. I'd always found this part right here to be really satisfying. Pouring it into a cup. I don't know why. I just find pouring liquor from a little bottle into a cup to be very satisfying. Now we're just gonna stick in a little bit of Coca-Cola. Fantastic. That's all I need. Alright. Well, it is now early in the morning, and I probably shouldn't have stayed up all night drinking. I didn't know this, but apparently we're going fishing. Oh god. This is gonna be an adventure. It's my birthday, by the way. So this is like entirely a birthday situation. My father's birthday is tomorrow. Our birthdays are like right next to each other, so that's always fun. Okay, well, I guess I should probably get out of bed and get some breakfast. Or I could go back to sleep for like another 20 minutes. This glorious 20 minutes of sleep. God, no, breakfast. Breakfast and coffee. That's what I'm doing. We're on this phone actually is not that bad. Okay, let's hit the day. Get some better lighting there. There we go. That's better. Let's hit the day.
Okay, so we ended up just kind of riding around, seeing a bunch of really large, beautiful boats. That particular one happens to be Steven Spielberg's, according to the people we were with. And it kind of made all the other boats pale in comparison. This area is just kind of an open shot of the water. Beautiful place. Lots of cargo ships all over the place, though. I can't imagine how many millions of dollars go in and out of this port every year. How many billions? How many trillions? And apparently I have some sort of fascination with this particular cargo ship. Because this is... Actually, that's a pretty cool ship. I understand why I have the fascination now. Anyway, we were going out on this fishing trip. It was a charter boat. I pulled in one of these wide-eyed tarpon. I think that's what they're called. Apparently they're delicious, but I decided not to keep it. Don't really know why. There's other people out there on boats. The water was pretty calm. It was very enjoyable. I guess I caught some footage of a plane, because why not? But, yeah, other people on boats. We caught ourselves a pretty good haul. You'll see that here in just a second. Wow, that boat is really, really rocking it. Look at it jump. And look at the architecture here in this part of Florida. Like, all the buildings are just so bland, but they're so cool looking as well. And I want to get myself a sail ship like that. That's like one of my primary goals in life. Look at the peasant in his little boat. Look at him go. One thing that I can say is the architecture in this part of Florida, or just the scenery in general, is amazing. How many millions of dollars do you think it costs for one of these houses? And after that, how many millions of dollars do you think they spend in taxes or just on their boats? Like, some of these places have some of the most gorgeous houses and gorgeous boats. That house especially, I like that one. I really like that one. You guys should definitely I cannot wait to start making the money that is required to live in a spot like this. I mean, look at this boat. How many millions of dollars do you think this boat right here costs? That boat has a smaller boat on it. I'm looking at it. That boat has a helicopter on it, guys. How many millions of dollars do you think that fucking helicopter costs? Their boat has a boat and a helicopter. You know that guy has a tiny penis. And there's a picture of my dad, because we were on vacation together. This is Steven Spielberg's boat. This is a glorious freaking yacht. I would have loved to actually check it out. And we got some more scenery shots because this place is beautiful in so many ways. And here we have an enemy naval vessel that has challenged our authority. And this gorgeous, gorgeous house that had this really gorgeous blonde that was basically tanning out on the front porch. And apparently iguanas. Iguanas are a huge, huge thing in this part of Florida. They are all over the place, and they are way, way too comfortable around humans. Like, surprisingly comfortable. And this is our catch. We mostly caught just like grunts and whatnot.
Alright, back in the room. I am really, really tired. Whole trip was a lot of fun, but it's only like 3 in the afternoon. So we still have more to do today. I'm just kind of taking a few minutes, just a few, to rest for just a few minutes, I swear. I swear, it's like 3 in the afternoon, so we gotta do something else. It's my birthday. We can't not do something else. But goddammit, I'm so tired. Okay. Alright, new day, new plans. It is now my father's birthday, and he wants to go check out the house that he grew up in, because he actually used to live here. So, that's what we're gonna go do today. And then we're gonna go do whatever the hell else.
And this is where my father grew up. This explains so much about everything. And this is his house, with the Christmas lights still on it.
The carport, and me and my dad closed it in and made it into the garage.
Nice. But this isn't the one he passed away in.
No.
Okay, that was in Miami.
Right. This house, I was 10 and 11. There's a picture of me right there in between the windows in my Boy Scout uniform.
I doubt it's there anymore.
That somebody... No. There's a picture standing in front of this house.
Oh, okay.
That somebody had.
Now we got some of his old neighborhood. This place is pretty cool. I won't lie, but it definitely explains a whole lot about, you know, how he became the person that he is today. This right here was the old elementary school. I'm not sure if he actually went there. It looks kind of ratty, but if he did, it explains so much. This right here is the middle school, and he was talking about how it didn't used to have a fence, so I'm pretty sure that he at least went there. I can't remember any of the stories that he told me, but there we go. That's just a cruise ship out on the water. I imagine it's pretty lonely there. Now we're just driving down the real flat spots of Florida. We're actually on our way through the Everglades. This is on our way to Venice, where my uncle is. I wanted to go ahead and take some videos of the actual swamp itself, because you can't really have a road trip across Florida without visiting the swamp and the, you know, carvings in the wood and the alligators. It's not Florida without alligators. This right here is pretty much the equivalence of a truck stop, and these places are completely open. They're completely free to the public. It's just this public open building. It's like a park, and you can just go there and be there and check everything out. I have no idea. Well, this right here is just a big old table. And it looks a lot smaller on camera than it actually was, because this thing was magnificently large, and it's an accurate depiction of the Everglades. It's got a big old map on it. Now we're going to start getting into the nitty-gritty of everything. This is a bird eating, but this is my uncle's property, my uncle's house, and this is where things kind of got difficult for me to start editing. So we're actually going to go and start playing pool with my uncle. You're gonna start hearing him. That's him with his ass in the camera.
Knock the shit out of him and spread him out.
Yep, that's my uncle, alright. You can't really understand what he's saying, but he's hilarious and he's drunk. And I'm gonna miss him. There he goes, stumbling around.
He's turned into a young man. And then...
We suck like backings, alright?
Oh,
Backings is supposed to suck.
All that cellulite like a blind me. It's not Just hit one of them.
Beer and incoherent stumbling is my uncle's legacy.
How many balls do we have here? Just the one?
One ball in.
Yep, just the one. Anyway, now we're going on a tour of his house. Everything in his house is like from the 50s. And I don't really know what this stuff is, but it looks really, really old. Like even his stove and oven and architecture and flooring and everything, it just looks like it's straight up out of the 50s. Like even the model ship here. Like everything looks like, oh god, I remember this now. Instead of using carpet, he kind of like laid out some of that fake golf club grass. Old ass aspirin right here. No idea how old it actually is though. Oh yeah, he had a hole in his floor that he didn't feel like fixing, so he put his golf clubs on top of it so no one would fall through. Oh, I don't know who the hell had the stones to park this thing up here, but damn, they got a pair that clank. Like, the wrong move would make that thing collapse. And a good night with good vodka, we decided to kind of enjoy ourselves that night. That was a good night. We ended up hanging out by the lakeside. Venice, Florida is a lot like Venice, Italy, meaning there's a lot of waterways all over the place. And my uncle lived right by one. My uncle's house was absolutely packed to the brim with all sorts of little trinkets and whatnot. I guess he just liked collecting this kind of stuff because it was literally everywhere. Anyway, this area is like one of the last memories I have with my uncle, just hanging out by the ocean side right here, watching the sunset go down. It really is a genuine shame that this is all we got. But a good day, good night to remember. I actually just decided to go off wandering, and I found a concert. It was great. I should have recorded, but I also found this bicycle parade afterwards. Then I hit up the bar. It was great. I managed to get the waitresses there to pay my bill, actually. Okay, well, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. This is definitely not my usual thing that I do, but I still felt like it was something that I wanted to do. I don't really know how to end this episode, so I'm just going to say, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for not being upset that I took the time to stick up something that's completely different than what I normally do. This is something that I felt needed to be preserved in the archives of my YouTube channel. So, you know, later down the road, 40, 50 years down the road, if YouTube's still a thing, when I have kids and whatnot, I can show them these adventures. Originally, that's kind of what the plan was for this channel, just have kind of a family archive, and this right here falls into that category. Really is a shame about what happened, and really is a shame that I will never see him again. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna go ahead and end this on a positive note. Look what I got. I decided to go out and pick myself an M1. I decided to go out and pick myself up an M1 Garand. Well, I got a bunch of requests to doing M1 Garand. No, I have not gotten my thumb stuck in this one yet, because I know what I'm doing and I'm not a freaking moron. But I figure, since we're all here and we all like the M1 Garand, we may as well listen to the ping. Wait for it. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this thing out and make a video on it. I'll be doing that real soon. I'm getting an updated gas plug for it, which is going to be nice. But I'm also going to keep the original gas plug that it has in it right now. And I'm going to get some M2 ball ammo because I want to experience the original M1 Garand with its original ammo. So that's actually like exactly what I'm working on right now. Unfortunately, the updated gas plug won't be here for a little while. And I have a bunch of modern day 30-06 ammo that I'd love to run through it, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to bend the operating rod. I'm also, this is going to make a lot of people cringe, I'm also going to run steel case ammo through it to see just how much wear I get on the extractor. Relax, guys, it is not a matching rifle. This rifle has been, you know, refurbished quite some time ago, and it is pretty much just a throw together M1 Garand. So if the extractor ends up wearing out to the point to where it doesn't work anymore, I can always replace it down the road. Anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. I still have a lot more on this video to edit. Like, I'm recording this right here halfway through the actual editing process. But, I mean, I've gone through all the footage. And it took some courage and some strength to get this far. I think I'm actually going to take a break here. Either way, thanks for checking it out, guys. You guys go off. Have a fantastic day.